Alternate costumes in Mortal Kombat started in 2002 with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Since then, they have always been in Mortal Kombat games after it, except for Mortal Kombat vs. DC. In order to get these alternate costumes, you need to go into the crypt with the coins you unlock in the game, and hope that the coins you spend in there goes to at least one costume unlocked. Better yet, for the character you actually want it for. Sometimes there will be that one alternate costume that you always end up picking because you feel like it's better than the primary. I always have this feeling when I'm playing Mortal Kombat with certain characters. For this video, I'm going to be naming the top 10 Mortal Kombat alternate costumes that are better than the primary. Before we start this video, let me know what other list videos for Mortal Kombat you'd like to see in the comments below. Remember, if there's a comment I see that gets the most likes, I will most definitely do a video about it. Number 10. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory.
Don't get me wrong, Sub-Zero's Deadly Alliance primary costume is alright, but my problem is that I don't think Kuai Liang is supposed to be that old by the time Deadly Alliance comes around. The way it was done better was in Mortal Kombat X. His alternate properly represents how an assassin should look, and how Sub-Zero should look in general. The thing that made it stand out was the big medal he has on his chest. The cryo arms also make his costume look better. Yes, I know the arms are also in his primary, but it just looks better with him wearing the mask and the suit. Just imagine how this costume would look without the cryo arms. I don't think it would look as cool as it would be now. No pun intended.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
Hotaru Mortal Kombat Deception. Hotaru's primary costume and his alternate costume are pretty identical. In fact, they are exactly the same, except for one thing. The alternate has a helmet, which already makes his design at God tier. Hotaru's helmet makes him look so much more like an awesome character. He already stands out and looks unique compared to the Mortal Kombat characters, except for the fact that he looks too similar to Fujin. But that's what the helmet is for, right? To cover up the fact that he looks like Fujin without it? Yeah, I think that's why I like it so much. Number 8. Noob and Smoke, Mortal Kombat Deception.
Smoke wins.
This primary costume for both these characters are also not bad, but the alternate costume gives Noob more of that traditional look that always looks great on him. I like the way Smoke looks like as a cyborg here. He looks menacing, and that's the way it should be since he was a former Cyberlink Kuei member, but my gosh, does he look 10 times more awesome as just a being of smoke. As I like to call him, Cloudman. Smoke's alternate makes him look like a demon, especially with that demon type mask on. Since these two characters are in one slot and you combine these two great looks together, it earns them a spot on this list.
Ultimate fatality.
Number 7. Taven Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Enjoying the view.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
At ease, Shao Kahn. I am looking for Quan Chi. Have you seen him?
He is with the Emperor. I am Goro. I have been ordered to let no one pass under penalty of death.
My death or yours?
I have to admit, despite Taven being my second favorite character in the franchise, he does have a pretty bland design. However, that's why we've got his alternate to make up for it. You can come across the suit of armor during the conquest mode of Armageddon, as this was left for him by his mother Delia. The silver and gold colors of his armor definitely fit his character, as his powers have always given off that golden dragon vibes. Maybe because his guardian dragon, Orin, is a gold dragon. I mean, just look at it. Would you rather have this design, or would you rather have this design? You know you want to pick the shiny armor.
And he's won. What are you saying? Why would that lunatic spare Earthrealm?
Because in return, I will prevent you from completing your quest.
Number 6. Mileena, Mortal Kombat 2011.
Mileena wins.
I've said this in a previous video before. I really don't like Mileena's costume in MK 2011 because there's no reason for Mileena to dress slutty. It's just there to add on to the generic crazy female stereotype. What is awesome is her alternate costume. Sure, it's also a bit revealing as well, but it's not as bad as her primary. The main reason why I like this more is because it looks very similar to her Deception design, which we can all admit is her best design of all the games she's been in. This costume would be better off as a primary if this were to define her character. Number 5. Nightwolf, Mortal Kombat 2011.
Nightwolf wins. Fatality.
Nightwolf's native background definitely shows here in his alternate. The gray color to Nightwolf always seemed fascinating to me for some reason. The body and the face paint really help define the character, and especially with the wolf on his head. It is an interesting take on him, and it's something we haven't seen before in past games for his character, and it definitely delivers as an introduction. It's understandable as to why this isn't his primary. The developers wanted to give him more of his classic look for the reboot of the series, but if Nightwolf were to appear in future games, I think we should see something like this in his primary design.
Nightwolf wins. Fatality.
Number 4. Shinnok, Mortal Kombat X. A lot of complaints sparked about Shinnok's main design in Mortal Kombat X. People really didn't like the devil horns on his crown, but I don't think it's that bad. It fits his character without a doubt because this guy is literally the devil of the Mortal Kombat franchise. What I don't like is that he doesn't have sleeves. Shinnok just doesn't look good without them, and the overall design is just a little weird. However, that's all fixed with his alternate, where he does have sleeves and doesn't have the devil horn in his crown, and has more of a proper crown as he similarly has in his Armageddon design. The overall design is relatively new, and it fits the atmosphere of the game. If you were to say that this guy is the ruler of hell, I would believe you.
Miserable wretch! Insignificant speck of feculent scum! How dare you!
Number 3. Scorpion, Mortal Kombat X.
Sector was wrong. There is a debt to be paid, and Quan Chi will pay it.
I remember the enjoyment I had when I first found out Scorpion would have a Hanzo Hasashi skin in MKX. I was so happy because I've always wanted to see Scorpion in human form in a Mortal Kombat game and being able to play in the skin. Scorpion isn't a hell spawn anymore. He's now a man with these hell type powers, but he isn't evil. This costume perfectly describes that, and his costume perfectly showcases how a ninja should look. It's great to see how this looks similar to how Hanzo Hasashi looked in Mortal Kombat Legacy. I'm guessing the praise Ian Anthony Dale got with his portrayal as Hanzo Hasashi definitely came into play here on how NetherRealm designed the Hanzo Hasashi skin for MKX. So that is why this costume makes this list.
My name is Hanzo Hasashi! You killed my wife, my son, and then you burrowed your way into my head, misdirected my vengeance, cost me my one chance to have them restored!
Number 2. Raiden, Mortal Kombat 2011.
Thunder take you!
As some of you may know, Dark Raiden is my favorite version of Raiden. After Dark Raiden first debuted in MK Deception, there has always been a Dark Raiden skin in the game besides MK vs DC. In Armageddon he returned as Dark Raiden, in MKX he had it as an alternate skin, and it seems like in MK11, Raiden being dark will be a key factor in the story, and in this game we have it as well, and it looks great. I always liked Raiden with a cape because he's a god, and capes do help define the god type characters. I would have picked the MKX version for this list since I also do like that skin, but I have two problems with it. He doesn't have a cape and he doesn't have red eyes. Those are the two missing elements from the Dark Raiden character. But I digress. I still like it, but I think the MK 2011 version is better.
Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Number 1. Liu Kang, Mortal Kombat X. Wait a minute, didn't I make a similar video talking about the top 10 alternate skins in MKX and Liu Kang was my number 1 on that list? And finally, number 1, Dark Emperor Liu Kang. Now you guys know, my favorite skin in the game is Dark Emperor Liu Kang. Oh yeah, I did. Oh well, I'll do the same thing for this video. Dark Emperor Liu Kang gets the number 1 spot on this list because of a personal bias, but this guy hates the Elder Gods and is now the current ruler of the Netherrealm. That's just a cool thought in general, and with him being my favorite character, that is just so fantastic to know. Liu Kang with armor is a little weird, but that's if you were to put it on human Liu Kang. But since this is done on Revenant Liu Kang, it goes perfectly together in the most best way possible. This is also my go-to skin when I play Liu Kang in MKX, and I can't wait to see what Dark Emperor Liu Kang will do in the future in MK11. Do you agree with my list?
What, that's it? Really?
What alternate skins for Mortal Kombat do you like more than the primary skins? If you have a personal list of your own, then make sure to let me know yours in the comments below. For more MK videos like this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Anyways, my name is Brustball Productions, and I'm out for now.